What is up guys, Joe here back with another video. Today I wanted to cover how to yield farm the Fantom token inside the Spookyswap platform. So Spookyswap is the biggest and most profitable DeFi and lending protocol built on top of the Fantom blockchain. And in here you can swap, you can provide liquidity, you can yield farm from anywhere from 50% to 25%, even up to 286% and above. You can also stake the native BOO token. You can even bridge from other blockchains, including Ethereum, Chronos, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, into Fantom. That's a really cool feature. And finally, they have NFTs you can buy and trade. So currently, Fantom is ranked the number 6 total value locked with over 6 billion locked in their protocol. And if you dig deeper, you do see that the biggest lending and DeFi platform is Spookyswap with over 830 million locked in their platform. And another reason people are loving the Fantom platform is their extremely cheap gas fee. As you can see, we're currently trending under a penny to transact within the platform. So that's right, you're paying under a cent simply to make swaps or yield farm on the Fantom blockchain. So today I wanted to cover a complete guide on how to yield farm inside of Spookyswap and start earning high yields. So let's get started. So to get started, you're gonna have to install the Metamask wallet. So the website here is metamask.io, and on here you click on download now, and towards the bottom click on install Metamask for Chrome, and from here you would add Chrome to your extensions, and the Metamask wallet icon will populate on the top right over here. And by default only the Ethereum mainnet is pre-installed. You will have to manually add the Fantom network. So what you would do under your network list here is scroll lower and hit add network. And from here, you would go to docs.fantom.foundation, and on here it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to manually add the Fantom network. You would simply take all of these corresponding fields here and add them into the add network section. And once all of that is done, you hit save, and finally you'll be able to toggle and switch over to the Fantom network. Cool, and as you can see, I previously have already sent 40 Fantom tokens into my Metamask wallet. So once that is done, the next step is to buy some Fantom either from Binance US or KuCoin and send it over to your Metamask wallet. So to withdraw coins from an exchange is basically the same process across all the exchanges, whether you're on KuCoin or Binance US or even the Crypto.com app. You would simply navigate to the withdrawal section in the app and choose the Fantom network. And under withdraw, you would paste the wallet address here. So our Fantom wallet address can be found right under the wallet name. You have your unique address. You would copy this and paste it in the wallet section. And always verify you are under the Fantom network. Do not want to choose a different address from a different network. Make sure you're under Fantom Opera. So once that is in there, you have to recall there are two versions of the Fantom token. There is the ERC20 Ethereum version, and there is the native Fantom version. You definitely want to pick the native Fantom version. So under network type, choose Fantom. And withdrawal amount, let's pretend we're going to withdraw 20. And under remarks, you can write a note, but this isn't necessary, so you can leave that blank. And once you're ready, you're going to hit confirm and approve the withdrawal. And the Fantom Opera network is super fast, so the withdrawal should only take a couple of seconds. And once that is done, you should see your Fantom Opera coins appear inside your Metamask wallet. And like I said, I've previously sent 40 Fantom tokens into my wallet. Cool, and don't forget to always leave a couple of cents just to cover gas. You don't want to be stuck with a pending transaction because you didn't have enough gas to cover the transportation cost. Cool, now that your wallet is funded, the next step would be to visit the Spookyswap website and connect your wallet. So the website here is spookyswap.finance, and this is the homepage. And on here you can browse the various features found on the platform, how to swap, how to add liquidity, how to stake, and even how to swap different coins across different networks. So at the very top, you want to hit connect wallet and choose Metamask and approve the connection on your Metamask wallet. Great, and you're in. And at the top right here, you can view your personal portfolio within the website. This is your wallet address here, and you can also view the price of the BOO token. And the BOO token is the native token of the Spookyswap platform. And also Any rewards you gather on the website are paid out in Boo tokens. So this is very important. We'll cover what to do with your Boo tokens later in this video. Cool, so our next step is we're gonna want to swap our Fantom tokens for some USDC and some My stablecoin. And the purpose here is we're gonna add liquidity to the USDC My pool. So very quickly, let me show you the pool I'm referring to. This pool here, which is a USDC and the My pair, and is currently netting us 80% APR, which is huge. This is a massive yield for a stablecoin pair. Super bullish, I like it. And currently there's over 20 million in total value locked in this exact pool. And the beauty about this pool is you won't have any impermanent loss. It's a stablecoin, so the value of each coin should always remain at $1, and you'll be earning roughly 80% APR in Boo tokens. And as you know, USDC is a stablecoin and My is also a stablecoin. And so My is a multi-chain algorithmic stablecoin. So the cool thing about My is you can mint the My stablecoin for lending different coins on their platform. It's a cool product. You can check out more on their website at my.finance. But in order to acquire My tokens ourselves, what we're gonna do is first swap 50% of our tokens for USDC and the other 50% for My. So on the homepage, you want to navigate to the swap section. And as you can see, our balance is preloaded of Fantom token. We have 40.80 available Fantom tokens. And the bottom portion here, we're gonna choose the USDC token, select that. And so for this example, we're only going to swap 10 Fantom tokens for some USDC. And the breakdown here is for every 10 Fantom, we'll receive roughly 12.68 USDC tokens. And in order to facilitate this trade, there is a fee of 0.02 Fantom. Great, so we're gonna go ahead and approve this, hit swap, and confirm your transaction in your Metamask wallet. Hit confirm. And the transaction was confirmed, and you can view the transaction on their official Explorer. And the Explorer is the public ledger where you can view all transactions on the Fantom blockchain. And the website here is ftmscan.com. And this is the public ledger where you can view all Fantom transactions. So once that is done, the next step would be to swap 50% more for the My stablecoin. Just remember, anytime you're adding to a pool, 50-50 equal ratio of two different tokens in the same dollar amount. So if I'm going to contribute 12 USDC, I'm going to have to contribute 12 My tokens as well. So back to swap. Now we want to swap for some My. Select this. And same idea, we're going to swap 10 Fantom tokens. And so roughly for 10 Fantom tokens, we'll receive 12.65 My tokens. And the fee here to swap is 0.03 Fantom, super cheap. And we're gonna go ahead and hit swap, confirm on your MetaMask, hit confirm. Great, and the transaction was approved. That only took about 2 seconds. Great, and you can always verify your transaction history by going over to the portfolio section. And under recent transactions, you can see we swapped 10 Fantom tokens for USDC and 10 Fantom tokens for My. And under the My Wallet section, you can also view your token balance. I have 20 Fantom tokens, 12 My tokens, which is the Matic token. Again, that's a stable coin, and 12.69 USDC stablecoins. And if you scroll over to your MetaMask wallet here, under assets, you see that only my Fantom tokens are showing. So what we can also do is manually add the token addresses for USDC and My, so we can also view our token balance here. So what you would do is under recent transactions, go ahead and click on the first hyperlink, which is the USDC token. And on the FTM scanner, go ahead and click on USDC token icon. And on here, you would hover over the contract address. Go ahead and copy that. Head over to your MetaMask wallet and go ahead and click on import tokens. Under token contract address, you go ahead and paste that in and it'll auto populate the rest of it. This is the USDC token. Go ahead, add custom token and approve. Amazing. Now hit back. So now you see we have 12.6 USDC. So we'll do the same thing for the My stablecoin. Head back to Spookyswap and click on the My hyperlink. And again, click on the My icon here, which is written as Matic. Click on that. And one more time, copy this contract address here. And let's navigate to MetaMask and scroll lower, click on import tokens and go ahead and paste this contract address. And the rest will auto populate for you. Hit add custom token, approve, back. Amazing. Now we see our Fantom, our USDC, and our My stablecoin. So now that we've successfully swapped for the two different stablecoins, we're going to add liquidity to the USDC My Pool under the liquidity page. And remember, for this to work, it has to be a 50-50 equal ratio of the two different coins. Back on Spookyswap, let's go ahead and navigate to the liquidity page, and on here we'll select the two different tokens we want to add liquidity. So first one would be USDC and the second one will be My. Awesome. And what you can do is simply hit max. It'll auto calculate the max amount of both tokens that we have, and again the two different tokens will be going into one single pool. And so anytime you provide liquidity in return, you'll receive what is called the LP token. That's a liquidity provider token, and this is your receipt that you've provided liquidity into a certain pool. And you definitely want to keep these LP tokens as your receipt, because in order to redeem them at the end, you'll have to give back those LP tokens, and in return you'll receive your original USDC and DAI. So specifically on Spookyswap, what they call LP tokens here is they name them SPLP, Spooky LP token. So on here, we're going to have to approve the USDC deposit, approve the My deposit, and then finally hit supply, and it'll approve the liquidity providing. So let's go ahead and click on approve USDC and hit confirm. That was approved. So now we'll approve the My stablecoin, confirm. That was approved as well. Finally hit supply, and gas is paid in the Fantom token. And that was approved as well. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And you can view on the FTM Scan Explorer. And so if we wanted to view our LP position, our LP tokens within Metamask, click on assets. We don't have an LP token populated here, so the same idea applies as before. We're going to have to copy the token address here and import the address on Metamask, so we'll have our asset appear in our wallet. So under here, go ahead and click on Spooky LP. And under contract address, go ahead and copy this. Go back to MetaMask, import tokens, and paste the contract address. And the rest is auto-populated. This is the SPLP, Spookyswap LP. Hit add custom token, import. Amazing. So now we see our position of our pool, which is a minuscule amount for this example, but if you were contributing a larger amount, you would obviously see a much bigger number here. But like I mentioned earlier, there was roughly 20 million already contributed to this pool, but we've only contributed roughly $24. So that's why you see a tiny amount, but rest assured, we do own a percentage of the pool, which is what liquidity providing is. So now at the very bottom, you can see the SPLP here as well. And back over on the Spookyswap website, if you navigate to portfolio and towards the bottom left here, our SPLP position is shown as well. Great, so like I mentioned, for providing liquidity, we received our SPLP as a receipt. So the next step would be to deposit this SPLP under the farm page, and that's where we can really start earning those high yields. So quickly, let's look at a graphical representation of what is going under the hood here. So this is you, the investor, and you as the investor added liquidity to the USDC and the My pool, right? You inserted USDC and My stablecoin, and in return, you're receiving two things. You're receiving LP tokens, which is your receipt, and you're receiving a percentage of swap fees. Anytime someone swaps for USDC or My, you're earning a tiny fraction of that transaction. So that's the incentive for you to provide liquidity. Anyone in the outside world can come in and begin swapping, and you as a LP provider earn a tiny fraction of those swapping fees. So with your LP tokens here, also stake those LP tokens and earn even more yield. It's almost like double staking. So let's head back to Spookyswap. The way to farm your LP tokens is navigating to the farm page. So within this page, you can actually sort by APR. So you see some of the highest APRs currently, and even by liquidity provided. So the three biggest pools here are USDC Fantom with over 135 million liquidity provided, Fantom Wrapped ETH with over 42 million, and Fantom Boo with over 38 million. So if we scroll lower, this is the farm we want specifically, USDC My, and like I mentioned, over 20 million total value locked in this farm. We'll click in here, and this would net us roughly 80% APR, which is huge. That's a massive amount for a stablecoin pair. And quickly, let me also recap some LP farming strategies. The strategy we're covering here is adding a stablecoin plus a stablecoin. In this case, USDC plus My. This is low risk and essentially no impermanent loss because stablecoins always remain at $1 or near $1. So you have the satisfaction knowing when you withdraw your funds that the value will retain at $1 $1 per coin. And because they are stable coins, they tend to give the lowest yield. 80% is a lot currently, but I predict over the upcoming weeks that number will drop to maybe 50% or 30%. So 80% is a solid number for early investors who join the pool early. Investors who join the pool later on will only receive a lower yield at maybe 50 or 30%. So this is considered probably the safest yield farming strategy when it comes to DeFi, pairing two stable coins into one pool. Something that is medium risk is pairing a stable coin with a regular coin. For example, if you were to pair USDC and Fantom. So the risks here are you will see some potential impermanent loss, and impermanent loss is when the original ratios of the two coins become out of balance. But this is usually a medium to low amount of impermanent loss because a regular coin will fluctuate in price, but the good thing is a stable coin will act as an anchor. And for this type of pool, you would receive a medium yield. So any pool like this would win you probably 50 to 100% APR. It just really depends on the size of the pool and the APR. And the riskiest yet the most profitable yield farming strategy is pairing a regular coin with a regular coin. So for example, if you were to pair Fantom and Boo, this is high risk, but this is high yield. And the reason is you will definitely see impermanent loss here because the price of Fantom will begin to fluctuate and Boo will also be fluctuating. Both coins fluctuating at the same time will incur impermanent loss. But rest assured, your dollar value is always preserved. Let's say you were to deposit $100 into a pool like this. When you withdraw, you will always receive the $100 back. Impermanent loss means the original ratios of the two coins would just be a little out of whack. So instead of it being 50-50 Fantom and Boo, you might see 40-60 or 30-70. That's what impermanent loss means. So for these kind of pools, these usually garner the highest yields. We're looking at least 100% APR, even higher, sometimes 200%, 300%. There's really some extreme pools out there, and the key is usually the high APR will offset any impermanent loss. So let's say you're winning 100% APR on a pool like this. The good thing is impermanent loss will be smaller than 100%. Impermanent loss could be maybe 10%, 20%. So if you were at 100% APR minus 20% impermanent loss, that would be a net gain of 80%, which is still a win, right? That's why a lot of investors also like this method so they can chase the highest yield. That's the whole objective of yield farming, chasing the highest yield possible. But like I said, for this example, we're going the stablecoin route. Stablecoins are good in bear markets. Even if the market is trending downward or trading sideways, you know that you're protected with stablecoins. So for this example, we're using the stablecoin method. Cool, so now back to our farm page. Go ahead and hit approve stake and approve on your Metamask wallet. And gas fee here, again, only 1 penny. Amazing. Confirm. And the transaction was approved. So that was the first transaction. You have to grant permission to stake. That's one transaction. The next one would be to actually stake. So now that the first one is cleared, go ahead now and hit the plus stake icon here and hit max, and you can hit confirm. Now this time, once more, approve on your MetaMask wallet. Confirm. Great, and the transaction was successful. We've successfully staked our SPLP tokens. Hit OK. And within this specific farm here, you'll see the individual tokens of the LP position we've added, USDC and DAI, and how many BOO we've earned. Again, rewards are paid out in the BOO token. And when you're ready to claim your BOO tokens here, you would click on the harvest button and approve the transaction in your MetaMask wallet. And rewards are paid out once a day, and just remember you'll have to manually claim the rewards every day. And if we scroll back to the portfolio section, under the My Staked section here, you'll see the LP tokens we just staked, and this is under the USDC My Farm. And on here is another way you can claim your BOO tokens by hitting Harvest Farms here, and it'll show you how many specific number of BOO tokens you've earned. Cool, so now that we've successfully began staking under the farm page, the last thing to do is what to do with our BOO rewards. There's a lot of creative things you can do with the BOO token. Firstly, you can stake the BOO token under the stake page, and for staking the BOO token, you'll receive XBOO. And the amazing thing is you can also stake XBOO. And for staking XBOO, you can earn a different type of token. Let's take a look. So once you harvest your BOO rewards, you would navigate over to Stake BOO. And just like it says here, you stake BOO and you receive XBOO immediately. So what you would do is hit approve BOO, and on here, it will begin staking the BOO token for you. So for staking Boo, you're netting roughly 18% APR. Cool, so when you receive the XBoo token, the next step would be to stake XBoo as well. And just like it says here, once you stake XBoo, you can earn a token of your choice. So there's various tokens you can choose as a reward here as well. There's Foo token, Creeb, Font, Liquid Driver, TUSD. I'm a fan of stablecoins, so I personally would pick the TUSD coin here. So the TUSD reward rate is actually at 11% APR. But you're free to research these different coins and see which one appeals to you most. And if you wanted to add the XBoo token to your Metamask wallet, hit display XBoo here. And this would add the XBoo token to your Metamask assets section. Cool, so that's one option for you. Another option would be to swap Boo for other coins. So back in the platform, you would simply go to swap, and what you can simply do is you can swap Boo for Fantom or any other coin you would like. You can swap it for some more USDC. You can swap it for some more DAI. But if you were to swap it to Fantom, the cool thing is you can actually send this back to your favorite exchange. So Fantom can actually be sent back to KuCoin, Binance US, or Crypto.com, and you're free to cash out from there. So that's really a full circle method when it comes to DeFi. All the rewards you're earning on Spookyswap can eventually be cashed out onto your favorite centralized exchange. And finally, don't forget, you can also swap again for more USDC and more MAI, and you can add liquidity back into the same pool so you can keep compounding your rewards. So there you have it, a complete guide on how to yield farm on the Spookyswap platform. I'm super bullish on the Fantom token as well as the Boo token because in conjunction, they truly unlock the power of DeFi for investors and they make yield farming simple and fun. There's a reason Fantom is ranking number 6 in total value locked, and I expect this number to continue increasing month over month. So I highly recommend you stay up to date with all the new features and product roadmaps Spookyswap is releasing, and you can stay up to date on their Twitter page at Spookyswap and Fantom as well for all the latest blockchain updates and network upgrades at Fantom FDN. So let me know what you think about the Spookyswap platform. Are you a fan? What do you think about their unique features? Let me know in the comment section. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.